Hi all, for those that have been following this WordPress tutorial, well, last time I left you, we talked about editing the contact page, building a contact form, plugins, especially WordPress security, and contact forms. So let's get started. So what we're going to do is start with the contact page. So let's go on to hover over pages, click on all pages, and then click on the contact page, and we're going to click on edit with Elementor. So when you install the starter template after installing the themes, the starter template will have installed everything that you needed, as we spoke about before, to edit and make it, personalize it for your own website. One of the things that will have installed is plugins, and one of them will have been a plugin called WP Forms. And what that does, it creates a contact form for your users to be able to click on and insert a contact form. Now, WP Forms, if you want to use it, but I struggle using it. I mean, I really do struggle using it. For example, if somebody fills the form in and sends it to my email address, when I open it up and click on reply, it doesn't put their email address into the to field, so I have to manually type it, which I find it frustrating. So what I do, I use another plugin called Forminator, and that's a much better plugin for building contact forms. So if you click back onto the dashboard, hover over plugins and click on add new, then in the search plugins field here, just type in Forminator, like Terminator, but Forminator. Oh, there it is, Forminator contact form. So click on install now. And click on activate. Now this is a free form builder, so it's free of charge. Once you've installed it, if you could go back to your dashboard, you'll see down here you've got it's been added into your dashboard. So you click on hover over Forminator and click on forms. Click on create, and what you want to do is to create your form. So you've got options here. You can click on blank to build your own personalized form, or you could use these templates here. So we're going to click on blank and click on continue. Give your form a name. I'm going to type in just going to put in new form for now, but you could call it what you want, whether it's a payments form or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call it. Just click on create. Now once you've created that, the next thing you want to do is to insert your fields. So click on insert fields. You want to input a name, you want to put an email address in there, you want to put a phone number in there, you want to put a text area in there, and you can put whatever you want in there. You just go through these options here, just click on them and it will add them. Checkbox will put where you put ticks in boxes and so on and so on. I think there's a calendar in there as well. So you pick your fields that you want. Once you've got your fields, you just click on insert fields. Okay, so there's your fields. It's all inserted for you. Now these gear icons on the right hand side are your settings for each field. So if you click on that and click on edit field, you could, for example, put in there, label it into your email address if you wanted to, and just click on apply. Again, if you wanted to click on that and change that edit field, instead of putting phone number, you could put on mobile number and whatever you wanted to. So that's how you edit the fields. Once you've done all that and you're happy with it, you just click on publish. Once it's published the form, it'll give you a code down here at the bottom. That's called a short code. Okay, so you want to highlight that, right click it and click copy. Once that's done, you can close that and you're ready to go. So the next thing you want to do is put it into your contact page. So go back to your pages, hover over all and click on all pages, and go to your contact page and edit with Elementor. Right, once that's opened up, there's your form that was created by WP Forms, so we don't need that anymore. So you can click on that cross there and that will delete that form. So the next thing you need to do is install your new form that you've just created. So if you click on add and then click Firebox and click that, then if you go into your elements, click on your elements, add new, and type in shortcode. Right, there's your shortcode. So all you need to do is to drag it over onto there, and once that's in there, click on it, and in here you want to paste the shortcode that you just copied. So you click paste and click apply. So that now has put the new form in that you just created in Forminator. You can go back into Forminator, you can change the colour of the fields and how you would like it to look and all kinds of things like that. So that's put your form into your contact page. Excuse me. So the next thing you want to do is to edit all your information. So this is your address. If you want to put your address in there, put your address in there. It could be your business address or whatever business you want to do. Now then, this is what I wanted to talk about. Do not put your email address in the email page, in the contact page, because you will be spammed. What you want to do is to hide that email address, and the best way to do it is to just, if I just delete this, I can show you. Just delete that. That's gone. So what you want to do really is you want to go back into your elements, click on elements, and type in text into the search. Text. And get your text editor and drag it to wherever you want to put your email. So I want to put mine underneath the telephone. Actually, I'll put it above telephone, so I'll put it there. So all you need to do is to edit that, highlight it, and just type in email. You could even put email me or email us, whatever you wanted to put in there. I'm just going to put email us. And then if you wanted to, you could highlight it, click on bold, change the text size in the editor, how I showed you earlier on, in the typography. But I'm just going to keep it, I might change the size of it a little bit, to be honest. Typography, so size, for example, you could change the size of it. I'll just keep it to about there. Once that's done, you want to link it to your email address. Excuse me. So what you need to do is you need to go back, click back onto it, and click on content, and there's your email us. So you need to highlight it, and then this link here, you need to click it to insert a link. Once that opens up, you need to type this code into this field here, and all it is mail to, and then the colon, and then your email address. So it would be could be info at your site.com or whatever your email address is. Once you've done that, click, press enter, and that's the code for your email address. So basically, when somebody hovers over that now, you'll see hand light up. And if you click on that, it'll open up their email client, where from there they will be able to email you. So that's how you input your email without actually showing your email address. Telephone is straightforward. Just click on it, hover over it, change the telephone number to whatever you want, which is your number. And then once that's done, just click publish. So that's your email, your contact page done. Everything's pretty straightforward in there. Anything you need to know, just leave a comment and I'll do my best to help you with that. Once you've done that, click publish, obviously. Then when you're happy with your contact page, that's it. That's the contact page done. The next thing I want to talk about is security, because there are people out there and they will want to steal your website off you, take it over, and make it their own website, basically. Steal it off you, hack into it. There are a couple of ways of stopping that from happening. One of them's plugin, which is called Login Attempts Reloaded. So if you hover over plugins, click on add new, type in the search box here. All you need to do is type in login, all one word, and there it is. login attempts reloaded. What that does, it gives them so many attempts to log in. If they keep getting it wrong, then they're locked out of the website and they can't try anymore. They're locked out for a certain amount of time where they can try again. Once they try again and they fail again, then they're locked out for a further amount of time, which you can change in your settings. We'll go through that now. So once you typed it in, login, got on there, just click on install now. And click on activate. Now once that's activated, if you look here, you will have login attempts reloaded. There it is in your dashboard. So all you need to do is hover over that and click on settings. Once you're in the settings page, scroll down to the bottom. This tells you here your lockout. So basically it tells you here that people can try 3 times to log in. If they've got it wrong after 3 times, they're locked out for 48 minutes. After that 48 minutes is over, we can try again. They'll get 2 more attempts, and then the lockouts will increase to a lockout time of 96 hours. That's how long they're locked out for. I have one website where they're locked out for 12 months. So if you keep getting it wrong, they're locked out for 12 months. They can't try again for 12 months. After that, then they're locked out for 24 hours until retries and reset. Now you can change all this if you wanted to however many tries you wanted to. Change all of that and then just click save settings. But you got to remember, don't get your password wrong because you will be locked out. So make sure you remember your password. So that's one security option. The next one is another one called, so we need to go into plugins, hover over it, click on add new, and type in here Jetpack. So it's Jetpack, all one word. And then we've got lots of different options for Jetpack. You've got Jetpack Protect, which is this here, which is what we're going to install for the security. You've got Boost and Speed, which speeds up your website, which is to do with SEO, which we'll go into in a minute. So for now, it's going to click on Jetpack Protect. And this is another protection for your website. Once you click on install, click on activate. And that's it, that's done. So all you need to do is to click on start for free. You can pay for it if you want to, obviously. But once you've done all that, that's it, you're all set up. You just need to go through the options and everything else yourself. So that's another protection plugin for your website. So that's the contact form done, the protection done, and what we need to do now is go into a little bit into SEO. SEO is massive. It's just all about hard work and time. So what we're going to do is click on pages. And the first thing we're going to optimize for SEO is your pages. So you want to make sure your pages are optimized for SEO. So the way you need to do that is you need to install another plugin, and that's called, there are a couple of plugins actually, so hover over plugins and I'd click on add new. Now there's all-in-one SEO, so if you wanted to use that one, they're all pretty much the, well, very roughly the same. You just type in AIOSEO. So that's all-in-one SEO. So there's that one. The one I prefer that I use is called Yoast. So type in Yoast. And there it is, Yoast SEO, search engine optimization. So I've already got it installed, but all you would need to do is click on install now and then click on activate. Once that's done and you've activated it, go back to your pages and hover over pages, click on all pages. And the first thing that I'm going to optimize will be my home page. So we'll go back down to the home page. Now I call my home page Doggy Daycare Manchester, which I showed you how to do in a previous working with Elementor, I think it was called. If you didn't see it, just click on quick edit and you can change it in there and click update. Okay, so once you've done that, now you want to edit your SEO. So you don't want to edit your page itself, which is obviously edit with Elementor. You want to edit the page. So click on edit. This will edit the back end of your page. Now, once you've installed your Yoast SEO, you'll get all these fields here, and it will give you a score. If I just go back and just show you the score, you see you've got green there. That's saying that the SEO for this page is quite good. Okay, you've got red there, which is the red is readability. So we'll go through that in a minute. So basically, to start editing your SEO, click on edit. Once it opens up, right, the first thing you're going to want to do is a key phrase. So a key phrase is a keyword, basically. So whatever you're looking for on Google, if you type in doggy daycare, you will type in doggy daycare in Google. That's a keyword. So think about your keywords for your website. That's very important. Once you've discovered a keyword that you're quite happy with, just type your keyword into there, and then click on get related key phrase, and that will put that in there. So that's your key phrase. So that's what you want to work your SEO on. So the next thing you want to do is to add a title, which is this here. It's called a search engine optimization title. Your title needs to be within 60-ish keywords. If you got characters, if you go over the amount of characters that are allowed, this bar here will go red. It's telling you you've gone over. So you want to stay within the characters allowed. Your title should also contain your keyword. So doggy daycare Manchester. So in here, in my title, I've got doggy daycare Manchester, we care for your dog. So that's my title for my website. It contains the keyword. The next thing you need to do is your description to describe the page. Each page that you're working on should have its own description, its own title. Okay, don't ever make them the same. Always relevant to that page. So what I've done here is I've put a description in here, and if you'll notice, it also contains the keyword. It contains the keyword from the key phrase itself, and also the keyword in the title, and also in the description. That's also put into the description. So that's all that done. Once you've done all that, the next thing you need to do is if you install the free Yoast SEO, you'll get one keyword that you'll be able to use. So you want to use that keyword in here. As you can see, this keyword here that I've put in, it's okay. All these are all in green here, but there are a couple of issues. It tells you what the issues are. Uneven, some parts they're not containing keywords. So that's telling me that the keyword's not used enough on that page. So you click on update, but here at the top here, and then you would go back into edit with Elementor and edit that page and try and add that key phrase more times in that page. And also down here, the text length, it's telling you there's not enough text on that page. I find 503 words quite a lot, but it's telling you that to maximise your chances of being found, that's what you need to do. Once you've got all these in green, then you've got a good score of SEO. That's just the first stage of SEO. There's a lot more involved in SEO than just editing the page itself. There's backlinks where it links to other websites. There's all kinds of things to do with SEO. So once you've done all that, click update and then click back. The next thing you need to think about is your robots.txt file and your sitemap. Now, a robots.txt file is basically what it says it is. It's a file that robots search when they crawl the internet. There's robots by search engines that crawl the internet, and it looks for websites, and it crawls these websites, and it reads the text within these websites. It tells it what pages they're allowed to look at and what they're not allowed to look at. So you might have a page where members need to log in. You don't want this robot to search that page because it's private information, so you would disallow it from searching that page. That's a robot's.txt. The best way to learn that really will be to go into Google and type in robots.txt files and do the research yourself. But if you go into your Yoast SEO, once you've installed it here and click on settings, you can do most of that through Yoast. So you type into Google or whichever search engine you use, how to set up a robots.txt file with Yoast SEO. and that will tell you what you would need to click on here to set it up. There's also one called sitemap. A sitemap is basically a text file again, which has details of all the pages on the website. The spiders or the robots would also crawl that and index that into the search engine indexes, and index it into the search engines. So there's a lot to think about when it comes to SEO. It's not just about pages. There's backlinks. There's sitemaps. There's robots text files. There's all kinds of things. But the main thing is to get your pages optimized the way I've just shown you, through your site description, your site title, your key phrases. All that needs to be done. Just go through Yoast SEO, how I've shown you, until you get it lit up in green. So if I just go back to pages, as you can see there, my home page there, that score is in green, so that SEO is quite good for that page. But the one next to it is red. That's called readability. Now I can never get my head around that. It really is quite hard. So if you click on edit, and it will show you here you've got SEO and you've got readability. The SEO is in green, so that's fairly good. The next thing you would want to work on, if you wanted to work on it, would be readability. And it tells you here what you need to improve on your page to change that score, to make it a good score. It's quite difficult. It's all about practice and trial and error to get that right. So that's basically it. We talked about the security for the website. We've done the contact page, and we've talked about plugins. So that's basically it for this WordPress tutorial. Anything that you need to know, leave a comment and I'll do my best to get back to you. Please subscribe for any further videos on anything to do with WordPress, and I hope that helps, and thank you for watching.